Nicky Hawkins outside the London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. Dave, happy with that result? Is it a fair result?
It probably was. If you look at the balance of the first half, I thought they were set up for us to counter them. I thought we'd have come out in the second half with a bit more attacking intent. We probably could have taken the game to them, and we didn't. It was 90 minutes of maintaining the defensive shape. It was 45 minutes in the second half of watching Spurs try and play Wenger.
Spursy football.
Yeah, it was all foreplay, no penetration. It was a lot of like nice touches around the area, but nothing really that threatened anyone. I don't think Fabianski had too much to make. Antonio wasted a peach of a chance. You know, like he really should have buried that. That was screaming at him. But you know, maybe on the balance of overall the game was possession and so on, Spurs can feel hard done by, and on the quality of chances we can feel hard done by. So perhaps a draw is a fair result.
No, I mean, elephant in the room is we haven't won in a few games, and we've dropped quite a few points in the last few months. But can we hold on to them European players? I mean, the results have gone for us today.
Yeah, it's been a weird one, isn't it? Because you look at it from Newcastle and Wolves, you fancy them to win, and obviously they've dropped points. But saying that, I thought before the game, of the run we've got between now and the season, this was probably the most winnable game in the sense that Spurs were prime for us to play our counter-attacking football against, and we didn't. So, but I mean, I suppose on the flip side of it, if you're Burnley or Everton, you walk out your game tonight thinking we've got a great point in the battle for survival, and now you're shrugging your shoulders and going, oh, been a bit of a weird night, I think, in terms of results from football.
It's a couple of big weeks so now, mate. We're coming towards the end of the season. European games, of course. If we can have a good little run at the end of the season, we're in for a decent season, aren't we? If we can get through to that semi-final and pick up a few points and cement another European place.
I mean, it could be. At the same time, you start looking behind us. I think Bournemouth won tonight. I think they're just behind us. So this is the thing. All the teams around us are bunched up now. So we've got to... Without looking at everyone's fixtures now and where people games in hand are, it's really hard to sort of go, well, we're in prime position or we're not in prime position. My hunch is like tonight, at least to not make. I don't know whether the Phillips for Antonio substitution at the weekend is just hampered Moyes' confidence, because
he seemed reluctant, didn't he?
Yeah, Antonio was knackered at about 60 minutes, 65 minutes. I mean, once he squandered that chance, he was able to take it. I'm surprised a little bit with Postecoglou's substitute. Ange's, I call him Big Ange, I can't remember that's his surname. Because I thought he would have gone a bit more attacking when he made his. I thought Werner would have come off early for a Richarlison, pushed Son out wide. The way they were maintaining possession around our area, I'm surprised they didn't bring the Celso on earlier, take up one of his holding midfielders. So he was quite negative. I think both managers probably would have taken the draw before the game. Both managers were quite happy during the game to take a draw. But it's a weird one not to make any substitutions. Yeah,
I mean, it just underlines for me the lack of confidence he has in his attacking options.
Oh, definitely. And I, in a way, I'm glad he didn't bring Phillips on, because obviously we've seen the video doing the rounds of social media. I don't know what kind of reception or reaction he would have got. I thought at one point it feels like he likes to make that substitution or bring on Ben Johnson for Soufal, and but I'm glad in a way that Phillips didn't come on. He's not had the best season after the weekend. Probably for the best that he's not exposed to a.
Will we see him again this season?
I think we'll see him again. I don't think you can pay his wages, his loan fee, and not try and get something out of him. But you're not going to get anything out of him. If we were, when we signed him, it was like we probably need 4 weeks, 6 weeks to get up to speed. And we're now 9-10 weeks in, he still doesn't look up to speed. So, I mean, he's not going to miraculously turn it around from this point. Realistically, we're not going to spend 40 million or whatever the reported option is to bring him in. It's at this point.
It is what it is.
Yeah, his career's done in it at West Ham. We're not going to get nothing out of him. He's going to get nothing out of us at this point. It's probably for the best that we just send him back to Man City and let him play out the season in the under-21s and be with his family, be up north and get his confidence back.
Great. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.